Hey Christina, I liked your video, you on your hike and things, and I actually live really close to a park. I'm surprised I've never brought you here before. So I'm on a walking down here. Yeah, so your question about what was my favorite class in high school, I don't actually know. I didn't like a lot of my classes. There's a reading class where pretty much all we did was just read, which that was kind of cool. Got a lot of reading done, but overall I'd say that PE was my favorite class. We did really fun stuff like archery and a bunch of outdoor sports. I really like that. Just being outside as much as I have today really made me realize that like in 2.5 weeks, that's actually when I'm going to my river rafting job where I'm outside like every day. And this last winter, while I'm in LA, it's really nice weather and everything, but I was also inside, like working on music all the time. I actually have a challenge for you, Christina. When I go out to do the rafting, I'm usually kind of not in the best shape. So I will always work out like a few weeks before going out there, so I'm not just huffing and puffing in front of all the trainees. So I'm gonna challenge you to work out with me. I've been going on runs, doing some like push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, and yeah, I'd like to see that through. So that's my challenge for you. Also, I have a really weird story for you, Christina, and it's kind of gross, but not like super gross, but I'm gonna share it with you. On my arm, I've had this like little sore thing. So I think you can kind of see it, that little mark there. It's nothing big, but no idea what it was, and it just like hurt and stuff. So anyways, I just like squeezed it a little bit just to see what it was. I know that's kind of gross, but this came out and you can't really see it, but it's like a splinter almost. Can you see what I'm talking? Is it focusing? Okay, I'm gonna try something better so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, there you can kind of see that end, and then that end. You see that thing? That was in my arm. And I can only imagine that that thing was in my arm since like last summer when I was rafting, like a splinter in my arm. And anyways, it's out now and it's healing, but I didn't know what it was. Anyways, my point of telling that story is because I don't remember ever getting like a splinter in my arm. I would remember something that big being in my arm. So what I think happened was that my body just started like creating this blood splinter in my arm. And I don't know if you saw how sharp that thing was, but it's very precise, and it hurt a lot. So I talked to Jason about it, and he says that like bodies don't just make splinters like that, but my body did. And anyways, you're wrong, Jason. So for your next video, you should film yourself doing your exercise challenge, because now you have to do it. And then also, I want to know if anything like injury-wise bad has happened to you while you were growing up or anything. I know my splinter thing is like nothing, and maybe I can tell one of my stories, but I always like hearing those stories, the scars and things. People were commenting on your tattoo and stuff. I'm sure that hurt a little bit, but I'm talking about like breaking bones. Christina, you said that you thought it was creepy you filming children last time. What about me doing it from behind a chain link fence? Think about that. Okay, see you for real.